guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. If you're an everyday person just like me who just loves makeup, loves to try new things, just love beautiful things, I do hope you subscribe, hit the notification bell, that way you will get updated on my content. I will be posting videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. so stay tuned for those, and otherwise I'm going to go ahead and get started with this video. And today we're going to talk about some first impressions. These are some things that I purchased more recently and I'm really just starting to get a chance to test them. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is just going to be kind of a relaxed video. We're just kind of hang out, and you know what, I kind of feel like Jessica Braun here. Got my straw and my coffee, oh yeah, and you know, honestly, I don't have the same situation as she does, but I just figured I didn't want to mess up my lipstick, so this is an easier way. And I have to say though, it's very interesting drinking from a straw, coffee. So I don't know, it's kind of lukewarm now, so I guess it's not as big of a deal, but it's a little different for me. I don't usually do that, so anyways. But for some products that I have tried more recently, Natasha Denona, the Tan, Bronze, and Glow palette, there was a sale they were running on this recently. And there's the package right there. I'm gonna put it up here because I keep having trouble with this thing focusing. It keeps wanting to focus on me and not the product, so just gonna blur my face out there for a second. I've used the bronzer, so that is actually what I have on my face now. I do think it's really nice. It's very pigmented, so I do recommend if you're a lighter skin tone like I am to definitely go in light, because otherwise it's a mess. We have the Glow Cream base here. We have the Super Glow here, the Blush and Bronze powder here, and then lastly the Glow Impact powder. Oof. Now it's very, very pretty. So far, very impressed with that, and I did get that on sale. They were running a sale recently, so yeah, I have an issue paying full price for stuff. If I don't have to, I won't. So far, I am enjoying that. Now another thing I picked up more recently, not a newer product, I know I've heard other people mention this, and I did show it on one of my other videos, but I finally got a chance to actually test it. And this is the M Cosmetics. They actually recently just added some new shades. This is their original one though, Rose Milk, and I am wearing that as well today. Very, very pretty product. I do love the sheen it gave. It was just very natural. I did have to build it up just a little bit. If you're doing a no makeup day, that would be a beautiful product to wear with like a very light CC cream tinted moisturizer, that kind of product. I don't wear a lot of liquid cream products. It's just, I'm not used to it. So a lot of times I've already powdered if I am going to powder, and then I just forget to do it. So I finally remembered, finally tried it out. Again, it is what I'm wearing now, and it's kind of cool because it helped with my highlighter as well. It definitely made that really pop, and I love a good highlighter. I like it. I'm impressed. Another makeup product that I just picked up recently, which I talked about again in another first impressions, but I actually got a chance to wear this now a couple of times. The Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. Put it here so you can see it, because otherwise my camera doesn't like it. So far, it's working well. I wasn't sure if the shade was going to match me or not, because again, you can't swatch, you know, with COVID and everything going on. It's a lot harder to test products now. I had to make my best guess, and so far my guess was pretty good. I like it. It's working out. And I did, even though this isn't a new product, actually, because it's been sitting around, I've been wanting to use it, the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Primer, and I did finally use that again underneath. So hopefully it wasn't too much hydration, but I did kind of settle it down a little with a powder, so I think that helped. Otherwise, I think it would have been a little much. Another product that I tried more recently here, and again, it was on sale. This is by Zoeva. It's actually a brand I do like. I have a couple of their eyeshadow palettes, and I wanted to try something a little bit different. And this is a face palette. You have your highlighter, blush, bronzer all in one. I did use the highlighter, which is called Liquid Clock. I am wearing that today, and I do so far like it. I think it's a nice product. I just use a highlighter. I haven't used the blush or the bronzer yet because I'm using other products. So I'll try those out and give you an update, let you know what I think about those. You know, it's a highlighter. It didn't seem to emphasize texture, which is one of my big things, and it gave a pretty nice glow. So I think it'd be a little bit more subtle than the ones I normally wear, but overall, I like it. Another product I talked about before that I finally got a chance to try, and I'm wearing this as well today, is the M Cosmetics Eyebrow Cream. It's got this very, very tiny spoolie. I mean, this thing is like tiny. You can see that there. Try block my face again. This one I did get in taupe. I'm actually glad I got a lighter color because originally my natural hair color is a little bit darker, you know, as I showed in another video. I did recently get my hair done. I am glad that I got this color because I think it matches better. I'm afraid if I'd gotten a darker color like I initially probably would have done, then I'd have a little bit of trouble now with color match. I'm glad I went with my initial intuition. So another few products that I'm liking here. These are some lip products. I recently bought the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. Okay, this is called Completely Sepia. Sorry, I gotta get this lipstick out of my hand there. Trying to do too many things at one time, you know? Leave it to me. All right, so just a quick swatch of this one. Show you what that looks like. Very, very pretty color. Again, I am wearing that today. I like the formula. It's very creamy for being a pencil. Applies well, no complaints at all. I'm liking it. And then another thing I bought here recently, which I talked about very briefly too, are the Makeup Forever lipsticks. This one is C105. And again, I'm sorry, without looking at the website, I can't tell you the exact color because they're just labeled with numbers and letters on the actual lipstick bullet. I will list those below. This is what that looks like. Have your lip pencil there and you have your lipstick there. I think that's a nice little combination. I'm liking it so far. And I still have to try the other colors. I think I have 4 of them that I bought. A couple from Sephora and a couple directly from Makeup Forever because again, they were running a sale. Yeah, sales, they get me every time. Have a problem. All right, and another thing that I buy, and again, if you're going to purchase this, which I think it's a gorgeous product, it's Nikkia Joy's Velvet Finishing Powder. And I think it is very, very pretty. It's actually what I'm wearing as well today. Just heads up though, if you are looking to get that product quickly, I don't know if they have expedited shipping. I didn't go for expedited shipping, but it did take me about a month and a half from purchase time to receipt time. It is coming from Australia. It's gonna take a while, just to be aware. Order it sooner rather than later if you're wanting to get it within a certain time frame. But it is a very nice product and it has a lovely smell. It smells like vanilla. Oh, I love it. So I'm not, or actually it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of cookies, sugar cookie, vanilla, I don't know. But it has intense. It's kind of an intense smell, so if you are sensitive to smells, you might want to steer away from that, but I think it has a pleasant smell, and you know, when you rub it all in and it disperses, the smell fades very quickly anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I like it. But again, just a heads up with the shipping, just to be aware. Let's see, I think I've talked about most things. I think the only thing I have left here is I did get the E.L.F. face duos. They're little bite-sized face duos, and I did actually get all of them because I want to do a review on these and, you know, see what I think. I'm gonna have to show you this one like this. I unfortunately got one of them all broken up. I did send a message to E.L.F. and unfortunately it's been over a week and I haven't heard anything back, so I'm a little disappointed by that. So I would say if you can find them now at Target, you know, Ulta, anywhere locally, I'd probably do that over having them shipped. I mean, obviously they're a little delicate, but I was a little disappointed because all of them were like in little bubble wrap packs except this one that shattered. It seems like it was kind of an afterthought. It wasn't even in like a, you know, protected package. It was just kind of thrown in the box. So I don't know if somebody almost forgot and just, oh, let me throw it in there. I don't know what happened, but I'm a little disappointed about that, a little sad, but again, I'm gonna try reaching out to them and see if I can get some kind of response. And, I mean, they're $3, not that I'm that worried about it, but I think they do need to know that I need to work on their packaging. But yeah, so got some great products there. And one last thing that I did pick up recently, I've talked before about BK Beauty and their brushes, and I just love their brushes. So Lisa J, she's a content creator here on YouTube. She started her own brush company. I think it's just going, or it just hit the 1-year mark, I believe, this summer. They're great brushes. I guess they were out of stock, but recently they got their tapered foundation brush. It is the 101. They got this in stock. So I went ahead and picked this up, and a couple more of my favorite eye blending brushes that I like of her brand, and I picked those up all together. So, and I used it for the first time today, and I like it. I'm more of a sponge applicator person, so I like my little beauty sponges. I don't do the Beauty Blender brand. Actually, one of my favorites is Dose of Colors. They have one, it looks almost like a teardrop shape. It's really cool, but I like the flat end to the one side, and then it's got the pointed end at the other, so I don't have it here. I'd show you, maybe I can show you in another video, but I would say if you're ever making an, you know, purchase and want a new beauty blender, I would try the Dose of Colors one. I really like it. You can get them at Ulta. I think it's a little bit more expensive. I think they're $15, but I really like it. I actually repurchased another one because I had it on sale. I really like that. I think that's like one of my favorites. So All right, guys, so that is it for some first impressions that have been long overdue. I picked up way too many products at one time and just finally starting to get a chance to look at those products. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, if you want to become part of the building family, it's small, but we're growing slowly, and I'm very proud of it. If you want to become part of this group here, I do recommend you subscribe, hit the notification bell, turn on the notification bell so that you'll get all of my updated content. I upload videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Watch out for those. Love for you to come back, check me out again. Be safe out there, guys. Wash your hands, and I will see you next time. Bye. These products I guess they do have names. Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, like a very light, either my initial,